here tonight. Marshall has it out top against the man-to-man. That was a foul in the front court against number 21, Barrett Bruton. His first, third against Deer Creek. And Marshall will inbound the basketball for Calhoun. Can't find anybody. Tries to throw it off of Deer Creek. That doesn't work. Deer Creek has it, and we got a whistle and a foul on number 21, Bryant. Bryant picks up his first foul. 6 fouls on Calhoun. Deer Creek has it now. Here is Peter Ramsey with the basketball. Or excuse me, make that number 10, Trey Schilling. Whistle, we got a foul on Drew Cannon. Cannon picks up his second. And we may have a technical foul call now. Not sure what we have. Technical foul has been called on Drew Cannon of Calhoun Academy. He will sit down. And checking back in is Daniel Blunt. So a technical foul against Calhoun. Free throw coming up is good for number 11, Peter Ramsey. He's got 5. Second free throw. Or make that number 10, I believe, shooting the free throws. Missed another one. 1 out of 3 for Trey Schilling so far. Third free throw, fourth free throw, he missed them all. Missed all 4 free throws. Deer Creek 1 for 7 from the free throw line here tonight. But they're on top 12 to 4. Well, he didn't make 1. He was 1 for 4. Shot is up and is partially blocked. Marshall comes away with a rebound. 12-4, 6:30 to go here to play. Marshall has it out top. Gets it over to Jeremy Hill. Hill gets it back to Marshall, driving down the lane, puts it up and it won't go. Rebound Frederick. Frederick powers it up. It's blocked from behind by the foul on number 24, Chris Hovis. His second. Frederick will go to the free throw line here for the Cougars. First free throw of the night coming up for Calhoun Academy.
Pretty creative done to get that hairstyle. You wonder what athlete he saw that had that hairstyle. I haven't seen a hairstyle exactly like that, but I tell you what, it's easy to notice Frederick on the court here tonight.
That's exactly right. I haven't seen too many Mohawks that thin before. Mr. T, I guess you can go back to him starting it all, and a lot of folks followed after that. Shot is up and no good. Rebound to Deer Creek. Frederick hit both free throws. So Calhoun 2 for 2 from the line overall now. Down by 6. They're hanging tough here in the first half. Here's Hill. Gets it inside. Walking violation against Calhoun Academy. That'll give it back to Deer Creek. So the Warriors are bringing up the floor. Up by 6. They get it over to Hovis. Hovis swings it back around. Bruton, whistle inside. 3-second call against Deer Creek. That'll give it back to Calhoun. It's like neither team wants this one tonight. Both teams are struggling to score. Hill will bring it up for the Academy. Driving down the lane. Hill has it blocked out of there by Loper. Frederick dribbled the ball out of bounds. Back to Deer Creek it'll go. Deer Creek will work it up the floor. Number 30 is checked in. That is Ricky Jones for Deer Creek. Baseline driving, putting up the shot is Hovis. Nice move in there by Chris Hovis. He's got 4. 14 to 6 the score. Into Marshall. Nice pass underneath to Blunt, who lays it up no good. Rebound taken down by James. Make it Jones. Deer Creek will bring it up. 21 pulls up from 15. He got it. Nice shot in there by Barrett Bruton. His first 2. Scored here tonight. 16 to 6 the score. Dribble by Hill. Hill gets it over to Bryant. Bryant wide open, missed the shot. Rebound tipped in the air. Marshall has it. Marshall powers it up and good. Brian Marshall has 4 and it's 12 to 8. 4:15 to go in the first half. 16 to 8. Here we go. They swing it around. 21 Bruton has it. Gets it over to number 10, Ramsey. Ramsey swings it back now to Hovis. Hovis being guarded out there by Bryant. Calhoun in a man-to-man defense. Good defense by Calhoun. They're making them work for it. Loper gives it off to Hovis. Now Loper tries to drive baseline, puts up the shot. It won't go. Rebound though by Jones. Back to Loper. Loper drives, puts it up no good. Tipped up in the air. Controlled by Loper. He puts it up again, 3rd time, won't go. Rebound put up by Bruton. He can't get it to fall. Out of bounds to Deer Creek. 4 chances and they couldn't get it to fall. Checking in now, number 32 will be Taylor Henderson for the Warriors. Inbounds pass. Ramsey gets it in to Bruton. Over to number 32, Henderson. Knocked away and a steal by Hill. Hill driving. Throws it up no good. Up the floor comes Deer Creek. Ramsey has it. Ramsey guarded out there by Daniel Blunt. Gets it over to number 24. Whistle. 3-second call again. Official likes to call that 3-second call. He's done it a lot here tonight. 16 to 8. Up the floor they'll go. Calhoun down by 8. They're hanging tough. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go first half. Marshall with 4 points has the ball. Frederick has the other 4 points. Now to Frederick. He drives, spin move, puts it back out to Marshall. Marshall couldn't get the shot off. He was double teamed. We got a whistle and a foul on Bruton. Barrett Bruton with his 2nd foul. 5 called now against Deer Creek. In it comes to Frederick. Frederick had the ball taken away. Pass back to Bruton. Almost traveled, but Deer Creek maintains possession. Gets it back out to number 10. That's Schilling. Over to Hovis. Hovis a whistle. We've got an illegal pick against Deer Creek. And I believe it's going to be called against number 21, I believe, or number 32, not sure. Maybe on number 32, Taylor Henderson. We'll give it to him, unofficially. And to the free throw line goes number 21, that's Daniel Bryant. First free throw by Bryant is good. Calhoun 3 for 3 from the free throw line tonight. Second free throw coming up. Bryant puts it up. It's too hard. Rebound taken by Deer Creek. Score is 16 to 9 the score. Deer Creek has the ball. Number 10 out top. He traveled. That'll give it back to the Cougars. Down by 7. Cougars will bring it up the floor. Minute 52 to go. Marshall has it right side. Marshall gets it over to Hill. Jeremy Hill. Back out to Marshall. Fakes the three. Gets it to Frederick. Three-pointer for Frederick is no good. Way off the mark. Rebound Deer Creek. Here they come up the floor. Wide open underneath this Henderson. He lays it up. Missed the easy layup. Hill has the rebound. And Hill has it out top now for the Cougars. And another turnover. Bad pass. That time by Marshall and goes out of bounds. That's minute 18 to go in the ball game. First half of play. Minute 8 to go. Number 10 has it now. He drives, throws up a leaner, no good. Rebound lost out of bounds. It'll go to the Cougars. Off of two Warriors that time. Number 24 and number 21 were fighting over the ball. It went out of bounds to Calhoun. Up the floor comes Jeremy Hill. Hill double dribbles. Back to the Warriors it goes. 16-9, 47 ticks remain now. Here they come. Number 10 has it. That is Schilling. Over to Hovis. Back out to Bruton. Bruton has fouled there by Jeremy Hill. Hill picks up his second foul. And both teams in the penalty, so a 1-and-1 coming up here for 24 Chris, or make it 21, Barrett Bruton. Very quiet here tonight in this second game of action. Free throw is way off the mark. Rebound taken by Deer Creek. They're really struggling from the foul line. 3-point shot or 2-point shot is good by number 21, Barrett Bruton. He's got 4. 18-9 with 20 seconds to go. See if Calhoun plays for the final shot of the half. Hill puts it up, and it's good off the glass. Jeremy Hill, his first field goal. That cuts the lead to 7. Calhoun hanging tough. There's a drive shot by Bruton is no good. That's going to do it for the first half of play. We played 16 minutes, and the score is Deer Creek 18, Calhoun Academy 11. In a very sloppy, defensive-minded first half of play. Very poor field goal percentages for both teams. But Calhoun Academy 3 for 4 from the foul line, and they're hanging tough with the score 18-11 at the end of the first half there, Bill.
That's right, Don. You're exactly right. And, we talked before this game how the boys have struggled this year quite a bit, and they're still having that problem here with Deer Creek tonight. Deer Creek really putting a whipping on them earlier in the year. But Calhoun just managing to hang in there 18-11 somehow, and what a low-scoring game for a boys' game, high school boys' game for a whole first half of play. And we are at halftime at Calhoun Academy, our second game from Calhoun Academy on the year on your local sports connection. Once again, go by and remember all of our sponsors and thank them for their support of the action here tonight, because they're the ones that make the broadcast possible to bring it in to you, the viewers, and watch for the games at 8 a.m. every Saturday on TV7, TV 34. And we look forward to covering these Cougars and Lady Cougars throughout the rest of the year. And Lady Cougars playing well here tonight, beating Deer Creek. And in the boys junior high game, it was also it was Deer Creek winning that one, or rather the girls junior high. But we'll be back with more after this break, and we'll talk more about Calhoun Academy. Stay with us.
three. Hit the three. This is for no good. And that's going to do it. 2 for 4. Peter Ramsey, he had this season, but Deer Creek won with a deciding victory over Calhoun Academy down at Deer Creek Academy earlier this year.
I tell you, Calhoun ought to be thankful, Don, that the shooting for Deer Creek is slow and they're sloppy as well, because Calhoun has really given them the opportunity and gave them the ball tonight to really blow this game open, but they haven't been able to do it, and the Cougars hang in. And that's the story of the boys' game in the first half of play. And I don't know if you can get much sloppier than we saw in the first half. And therefore, we have an 18-11 score, in a high school boys' game for the first half. Remember, we do have a little Super Bowl to talk about here, maybe in this second half of play tonight. I don't know what you can say about this Super Bowl with the point spread 20.5, I think you told me, but maybe we can come up with something to say, hopefully.
Well, we can talk about last week's NFC Championship game a little while, and got plenty of opinions on that, but let's take a break now. We'll be right back with the second half from Calhoun Academy right after this.
Hey man, that's helping my back. Welcome back to W07BN, W34BJ, your local sports connection. It up from what it was in the first half of play, but Calhoun able to stay in there somehow and only be down 18-11 as we start the third quarter of play tonight and the final game of 4 here from Calhoun Academy. And we'll turn it back over to Don. And Don, Calhoun, maybe they can up their shooting percentage and quit turning that ball over so many times.
That's right. They're playing good defensively here tonight, holding Deer Creek to 18 points, but they've only scored 11 themselves. But they're right in the middle of the ball game, 18-11 here as we start the second half of action. There's a steal right off the bat, number 10 Schilling. 4 points for Schilling. His first field goal of the night. He had 2 free throws earlier. 20-11. Marshall has it. Gets it underneath. Nice pass. Knocked away, though. Frederick has it. Frederick throws it away, and it'll go back to Deer Creek. (20-11) the score. Deer Creek inbounds it. They'll bring it up the floor. Man-to-man defense for Calhoun Academy. Ball knocked away by Marshall. Good steal by Marshall. And Calhoun will have it. Bryant starts the second half for the Cougars in place of Drew Cannon. Over to Blunt. Blunt underneath to Frederick. He lost the ball. And there's a long pass up to Loper. Loper driving shot. It won't go. Rebound by Frederick. Good rebound by Daniel Frederick. Whistle and a jump ball, I think, was the call. So Deer Creek will have the possession of the basketball. Schilling gets it into Bruton. Underneath to McKinley. Dumps it inside. Shot is up and no good. Rebound Marshall. Marshall and Frederick doing a good job on the boards here tonight for Calhoun Academy. Up the floor they go. Pass knocked away by Bruton. Bruton tries to save it but steps out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Cougars from Calhoun. Marshall gets it in to Hill. Hill puts up the runner. Won't go. Rebound tipped up. Blunt has it. Off to Marshall. Marshall underneath to Frederick. Whistle and another 3-second call against Calhoun. A lot of 3-second calls here tonight. Another turnover. Deer Creek will bring it up. 20-11 to score. Get it over to Hovis. Hovis puts up the 16-footer. Got it. Nice high arching shot by Hovis. He leads all scores now with 6 points. Calhoun brings it back up, down by 11 now. They have to hang in there. Marshall, fadeaway shot. Won't go, bounce twice. Frederick powers it up and in. Daniel Frederick with the offensive board and the putback. He's got 6. 22-13. Number 10, Schilling, out top, being guarded out there by Blunt. Underneath it goes to Schilling. Schilling, fadeaway shot. Won't go, rebound to Bryant. Up to Frederick. Here comes Calhoun Academy. Off to Jeremy Hill. Hill works it into the front court. Frederick posting up at the free throw line. Hill tries to drive. He's trapped now. Gets it back out to Daniel Bryant. Daniel Frederick now tries to drive baseline, backing his way in. He's trapped. Gets it out now to Blunt. Blunt drives the lane, dumps it to Marshall. Marshall throws it up, no good. Out of bounds to Deer Creek. 4:57 to go in the third quarter. 22-13. Warriors on top. Trey Schilling has the ball for Deer Creek, yo-yoing up and down. 3-point shot by Hovis is off the mark, no good. Rebound to Calhoun. I'd hate to see the free throw or field goal percentage for both teams here tonight. Both teams having a lot of trouble from the field. And I don't think it's great defense, as it is just sloppy play. A lot of turnovers on both sides of the ball. Jeremy Hill with the ball. Hill tries to drive. Gets it off to Marshall. Marshall puts up a 16-footer. No good. Rebound to Deer Creek. Bryant saved it, but right to McKinley of Deer Creek. Here come the Warriors up the floor. Bruton has it. Gives it up in the corner to number 10. There's a pass. Nice give and go to McKinley, who laid it in with the left hand. McKinley with 4 points now for the Warriors, and they've opened up a 11-point lead, 24-13. Matches their the night. Underneath it goes to Bryant. Bryant puts it up and no good. Rebound to Deer Creek. Here they come the other way. Wide open is Loper. On that one. Loper has 4 now. 26-13. Frederick has the ball. Gets it out to Blunt. Blunt throws it away. Here comes Loper. Loper, another wide open layup. And he thought about dunking it, I think, but good luck next time. Long pass to Frederick. Frederick lays it in and a foul to boot. Frederick with no words from the coach. He just kind of looked at him. By Frederick. And the lead is still 11. And a whistle and a foul against Calhoun, Calhoun Academy. 2-0, that is Blunt. Third foul on Daniel Blunt. And the ball comes in, shot up by Bruton is no good. Hit the front iron, rolled across, and it goes out of bounds to Calhoun Academy off of Deer Creek. Cougars can cut it to 9 right here with a basket. 8 with a three-pointer. Here's Hill. Hill gives it up to Frederick. Frederick has it slapped away. Maintained though. Off it goes to Blunt. Blunt puts it up and in from the baseline. Daniel Blunt. Daniel Blunt with the basket. That's his first 2 of the night. 26-17. The score. 2:19 to go. And there's a turnover. Bad pass by Frederick. Turnover for Calhoun. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Deer Creek will bring it up the floor. Schilling with a double dribble call right there. And that will give it back to Calhoun Academy. 26-17 is the score. Jeremy Hill with the basketball. Almost had it trapped. Frederick puts up the 3. He got it. Daniel Frederick for 3. He's got 11 to lead all scores, and all of a sudden Calhoun is within 6. 26-20. They're hanging tough. Trailed by 8 at the half. Ball's loose. McKinley missed the lay-in. Tipped up in the air and out of bounds. It'll go to Deer Creek. Deer Creek has the basketball. Leading by 6, a minute 36 to go in the third quarter of play. Can't get it in bounds. Now they do. Ball stolen away by Calhoun. Marshall brings it up. Marshall with the ball. Gives it up to Jeremy Hill. Hill out top to Frederick. Back inside to Marshall. Marshall turnaround jumper is good. And the lead is cut to 4. Brian Marshall, 6 points for the Cougars. 26-22. Cougars hanging in there. There's a foul on Blunt. That's his 4th. 4 on Daniel Blunt. Drew Kennan will check in now for Calhoun. Number 32, Henderson, checks in for Deer Creek as well. McKinley goes out. Blunt will go out for Calhoun. Number 10 with the basketball, Trey Schilling. Right side it goes. Inside pass is knocked away and stolen, but Deer Creek gets it back. Jump shot from the baseline, way too hard on air ball. Calhoun has it, and a foul on Deer Creek. Number 24, Hovis, picks up his 3rd. Calhoun with 43 seconds to go in the third quarter, only down by 4. They have made a game out of this one. We've had 3 good ones here tonight. Junior high boys, high school girls, and now this one. Despite sloppy play in the first half, Calhoun has looked a lot better here in the second half. Inside to Frederick. Frederick picks it up. Trying to drive. He's got 24 seconds. Plenty of time. Has it taken right out of his hands. A steal by Deer Creek. Up the floor they come. Bruton calls timeout with 13 seconds. And the coach is going to set up a play here with 13 seconds to go. 4-point lead. Deer Creek with the score 26-22. Some more sponsors for tonight's game, Bill.
And, you know, somehow they just seem to hang in there 26-22, and it's only a 4-point ball game, so this game not anything like the other time when these two teams met, the previous game when these teams met this year. Remember all of our sponsors: Bruce Telephone Company, Walco TV Cable, Bunny's Pageant Fashions in Bruce, Cole Jewelry on the Square in Bruce, Weeks Big Star, Brazier's Home Furnishings in Bruce, Step Saver Pharmacy in Bruce, Weyerhaeuser Company in Bruce, also Farmers and Merchants Bank in Bruce and Pittsburgh, Rebel Incorporated in Oxford, Southern Agri-Tire in Vardaman and Calhoun City, Stegall Ford in Pontotoc, the only combined Ford car, truck, and tractor dealer in North Mississippi, Calhoun City Telephone Company, Crocker's Pharmacy on the Square in Calhoun City, Medlift Mobility and Blunt's Cleaners in Calhoun City, Calhoun Apparel Incorporated, Kiawood Company in Calhoun City, and Ely Housing Center, 1995 models on the lot now. Ray and Pat Ely at Ely Housing Center in Houston. Done.
Back to action, shot no good. Jones has it blocked. And a foul right before the end of the quarter. That's a terrible foul there by Calhoun, as it will give Ricky Jones a chance to score 2 points with no time on the clock. That foul was on Frederick, his first foul of the night. Ricky Jones will shoot 2. Nobody on the floor. First free throw is good. Perfect for Ricky Jones. His first point of the night. Second free throw coming up. He made them both. And so at the end of the third quarter, it's now Deer Creek 28, Calhoun Academy 22. As you take a look at the Calhoun Academy bench, Coach Alan Clark trying to get his team ready for the final 8 minutes of play. Down by only 6. They have outscored Deer Creek by 2 points in this quarter, as they trailed at the half 18-11. Outscored them by 1 point actually, and 11-10 in the third quarter.
You know, we also saw a good junior high boys game done. We come in on the first part of the junior high game for the boys, and Calhoun played a close game in that one, only to lose barely in the end.
In case you missed the news tonight, Coach Alan Clark talked a little bit about the district tournaments coming up. The junior high tournament starts next Monday. And that will be played at Central Delta Academy. And then later on, about 2 weeks down the road, we're going to have the high school varsity district tournament. That will be held at North Sunflower Academy over in Louisville. So follow the teams here. The academy action gets started, and then as soon as they get started, it won't be long before high school action. With Bruce, Calhoun City, Hulka, and Vardaman will all be in action. And we look forward to following them throughout the playoffs and hopefully making another trip to the state championships. Shot is up and it won't go. Rebound by Deer Creek. Driving shot is up and won't go. Put up, blocked by Frederick. Loose ball on the floor. Deer Creek with a 4th chance, won't go. They'll have a 5th chance. Number 10 has it, Schilling. He'll set up the offense now. Here's a drive by Bruton. He backs it back out to Hovis. With the ball is Bruton. Back out top. Whistle. 3 seconds again. This guy has to watch 3 seconds pretty closely, as many times he's called it. That's a call I haven't seen in a long time, except in academy basketball. I don't think they call it at all in college, high schools, or pros. I haven't seen it much. Marshall has it now for Calhoun. Gives it up to Frederick. Calhoun down by 6. Frederick drives, pulls up from 15, got it. Nice shot by Daniel Frederick. He's got 13 here tonight. Up the floor comes Bruton. Bruton's wide open, but he didn't want a 3. Gives it back to Schilling. Bruton drives and a foul on the floor against number 15, Jeremy Hill. His third personal. Deer Creek will inbound the ball. Eric McKinley checks in for the Warriors. Checking out is Ricky Jones. 28-24, 6:18 to go, fourth quarter. In it comes to Bruton. He puts it up, no good. An air ball taken by Marshall. Marshall will work it up the floor for Calhoun Academy. Marshall running the point now. Gets it underneath. Nice pass to Jeremy Hill. He laid it in. Beautiful feed that time from Brian Marshall. Finished it off. He's got 4. The lead is only 5:50 to go. People that have left this one early are going to regret it. Shot is up, no good. Tipped up, Marshall has it. Calhoun can take the lead with a three-pointer. Marshall brings it up. Frederick thinking three. He backs behind the line. Marshall picked up his dribble too quick, gets it to Frederick. He drives, throws up a wild shot. Not a good shot that time by Daniel Frederick. He forced it. Rebound comes to Deer Creek. They'll bring it up. Down by only 2. You need to be a little more patient. Driving shot, put up and in by number 24, Hovis. Hovis has 8 points. He's the leading scorer for Deer Creek tonight. They have spread out their scoring. Pass underneath to Bryant. Bryant looked like he was hit, but no call. Long pass to Hovis, driving layup. Good. Deer Creek all of a sudden back up by 6. 10 points for Hovis. Calhoun will bring it up. Calhoun wants a timeout and they get it. Coach Clark trying to give some directions to him. And so Calhoun will take a timeout with 4:38 to go. They're down by 6, 32-26, but they're hanging right in there. So far tonight, Bill made a good game out of this one.
That's right, and I think Coach Clark is wanting to get those rebounds going and talking to Frederick and some of those other guys about getting those rebounds down and try to get possession of that ball more often is the only way they're going to get back into it. With 4:38 left, and, I didn't know how this game would come out, but this game's turned into be a good game. As you said, it's a good game for the boys here from Calhoun, and I'm glad we picked this game to do, and we'll look forward to next week. Probably hitting either Calhoun City or Bruce again, but we're always excited about doing the academy basketball, and we look for some postseason play by some of these teams.
It's been a good ball game indeed. The only disadvantage is my back's starting to hurt up here in these stands. But Jeremy Hill with the basketball now for Calhoun. They need a basket on this trip. He drives and puts it up and in. Good move down the lane for Jeremy Hill. 6 points on the night for Hill. 32-28, 4.5 minutes to go in the game. With the ball is Trey Schilling. Guarded out there by Marshall. Swings it over to Hovis. Hovis drives the lane. Has it partially blocked. Calhoun has it. Up the floor comes Jeremy Hill. Hill out top against the man-to-man. They get it over to Frederick. Bad pass, but Frederick able to handle it. He drives down the lane, puts up the leaner, won't go. Rebound, Cannon had it, and a jump ball is called. It'll go to Deer Creek on the alternate possession rule. And the Warriors will bring it up the floor under 4 minutes to play. Schilling will bring it up. Guarded out top by Marshall. Over to Bruton. Underneath it goes. Shot up by Henderson, won't go, but a foul on Frederick, I believe. Third on Frederick. He tried to slap at it and got whistled for the foul. 32, Henderson goes to the free throw line. Deer Creek has struggled from the foul line here tonight. 4 of 10. Missed that one. Henderson looking for his first points of the night. All the other players have scored for Deer Creek, and now all of them have. Henderson hits the free throw. They're 5 for 12. 5-point lead for the Warriors. Marshall has it now for Calhoun Academy. A win tonight could really boost the confidence of this Calhoun team. Frederick missed the lay-in. And Deer Creek has it. Bruton will bring it up the floor. Underneath to Henderson. Henderson has it blocked by Frederick. Whistle and a foul on Drew Cannon. That is going to be number 3, Cannon. 3:11 to go. Deer Creek goes back to the foul line. Taylor Henderson, 1 for 2 on the night. They will not go to the free throw line. It was on the floor. Inbound pass, shot up by Henderson. It was no good. Controlled though by Hovis. He powers it up, no good. Rebound, loose. Put up and another foul on Calhoun Academy. 32-25, Marshall. Oh no, they're going to call it on number 12. 21 possibly. That was Bryant. Bryant picks up his second. Back to the line goes Henderson. First free throw is no good. He will get a second attempt. 1 point tonight for Taylor Henderson. Second free throw is short, missed them both. Deer Creek has shot 9 more free throws in Calhoun Academy, but they've only made 5 of them out of 14. Jeremy Hill with the basketball. Underneath, knocked away, a turnover for Calhoun. They have cut down the turnovers in the second half. And that's why they're in this ball game, because they've turned it over a lot late. Here's Hovis with the ball. Underneath to McKinley. McKinley backs it in, puts up the left-handed shot, no good. Rebound taken by Drew Cannon. Gets it off. Here comes Frederick. 2:24 to go. Calhoun down by 5. They need a basket on this trip down the floor. Marshall has it. They run the pick down low, get it to Frederick. Frederick try and look down low, gets it back to Marshall. Marshall drives the lane, puts it up, no good, but he drew the foul. Good penetration move that time by Marshall. And he'll go to the free throw line. 32, Henderson picks up the foul. His second. Up the floor they go. Schilling has it out top, guarded by Marshall. Under 2 minutes to play in this game. Driving down the lane, finger roll, won't go. McKinley puts it up and in. McKinley with the offensive board. He's got 6. Coach Clark upset with the rebounding here tonight by Calhoun Academy. Here in the final moments. 35-29 the score. Ball knocked away, stolen away by Deer Creek. Up the floor. Shot is up by Henderson. No good. Missed the lay-in. Tip no good. Foul over the back against Deer Creek. And Calhoun will go to the free throw line. 24, Hovis with the foul. That is his 4th personal foul of the night. And it was on the floor, so no free throws for Calhoun.
Done. If it wasn't for Coach Clark, there'd be no noise here tonight. This is a quiet gym for a basketball game.
Hasn't been this quiet since 1986 when a referee threw the crowd out of the game. Back here at Calhoun Academy. Hill with a shot, no good, off the side of the backboard. Clock is not running. And the crowd, just as we say that no noise, the Deer Creek crowd gets into the game. Clock was not running. Maybe an LSU operator up here running the clock tonight. The only team in football history, Bill, to run 2 plays in 3 seconds. shot is up no good. Shot by McKinley won't go. Rebound is controlled by Deer Creek, under a minute. And they're up by 6. And there's a foul against Deer Creek. You know, Bill, most time around here, you don't have to worry about talking about LSU, even if Ole Miss or State fan, whoever you are, you normally don't like the Tigers.
That's right. No harm there when you talk about LSU, although they give State and Ole Miss fits. But the plays you're talking about, as you say, I don't know of any other team that has ever done that. Would you say it had something to do with the clock?
Alabama might could pull it off. That's it. 24. Hits the first free throw. That's Hovis. He's got 11 points to lead Deer Creek tonight. Daniel Frederick has had a good game. 13 to lead Calhoun. Rebound again by Deer Creek. And you can bet Calhoun come Monday morning is going to work on blocking out. There's another foul against the Cougars. Down by 7 with only 36 seconds on the clock. Back to the foul line they go, number 10, Trey Schilling. Free throw good for Schilling. He's got 5 points. Deer Creek has shot 11 more free throws tonight than Calhoun Academy. And they're up by 8 as the difference. Marshall picks up the rebound. Here they come, stolen away again. Up the floor, driving layup is good for Schilling. And Deer Creek's going to win this one. As that layup puts them up by 10. Got to commend Calhoun Academy. They played good tonight, or played a close ball game against Deer Creek. A lot closer than people expected, and from the previous meeting where Deer Creek won in a blowaway down at Leland. Marshall will inbound now with 9 ticks on the clock. Long pass, it goes over. Bryant puts up the shot, high arching shot, no good. Rebound, loose. Deer Creek has it, 2 seconds. They'll throw up a long 3, no good. That'll do it from Calhoun Academy, where the Deer Creek Warriors have come away victorious tonight by the score of 39-29. And that'll wrap it up from Calhoun Academy, where the Lady Cougars victorious and the boys teams lose here tonight to the Deer Creek Warriors. We'll take a break and we'll have a final wrap up right after this from Calhoun Academy.
We play like this, they ain't got no spot.
Welcome back to TV7, TV34. Bill Morgan along with Don Brooks. And Calhoun Academy has lost the boys' game here tonight, but the girls did win, so they split in high school action. And Don, the Cougars hung in there. You know, they got a lot of young players, inexperienced, but they hung in well with Deer Creek. Deer Creek just too much for them. We got a lot of guys who never played basketball up until this year. They did not grow up with basketball. You know, a lot of the fundamentals that you learn at a young age, they didn't have the opportunity to do so. They hung right in there and lost by 10. Tough loss because they felt they had a chance to win it there at the end, but Deer Creek pulled away in the final moments for a 10-point victory. Of course, the Lady Cougars once again continue to roll with a victory here tonight over Deer Creek by the final score of 55-49. Junior high boys, of course, lost by a 49-39 score. But some final statistics very quickly on the Calhoun boys game tonight. They were led by Daniel Frederick with 13. Brian Marshall had 7. Jeremy Hill 6. Daniel Blunt 2. Daniel Bryan had 1. And Deer Creek was led by Chris Hovis with 11 points. Trey Schilling had 7. Eric McKinley 6. Barrett Bruton had 4. Thomas Loper 4. Peter Ramsey 4. Ricky Jones had 2. And Taylor Henderson 1. So that's going to do it here from Calhoun Academy tonight. Won't be the last time that we see these guys later on, and we'll catch them before the season's out. The district tournament, of course, will be coming up here in a few weeks. We've got a lot of Bruce games, and
Calhoun City games yet to come as well. So looking forward to a end of the season here, Bill.
That's right, Dunn. We are, and look forward to some exciting postseason play. As you see, there's Jessica Lawler and some of the high school girls, and we'll look forward to that coming up here in the future. And we'll be back next week with Brewster Calhoun City probably, and that'll do it here tonight from Calhoun.
Okay, that's all, folks, from Calhoun Academy here tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. For Bill Morgan, I'm Don Brooks. Goodbye, everyone.
Brown realized that too. Okay. All right, substitute. Can't get the substitution in right now. So number 4 now, he'll go for, it's up and it's good. Number 4. Number 12 now, 12 points for him. Okay, number 30 coming out of the game, Charles Hill. And let's see, who did they send in to take Hill's place? Number 21, West, who had 2 3-pointers on the night, and maybe that's what they're looking for from it. The second one was no good. Armstrong with the ball. Armstrong working it down. 62-54, 8-point game. He goes for the 3-point shot. Is not there. Calhoun City control of the ball. Armstrong under the goal. Is not there. Morville with control of the ball. Number 12 now. He's going to hold the ball. Going to hold the ball. Work some time off his clock. And now the foul is called. And now, so Calhoun City now is desperation, 62-54. And we're with 58 seconds left on the clock. And Bill, unless they can hit some quick 3-pointers, they ain't much else left here to do for Calhoun City. They got to have 3-pointers to take the lead, and they can hit them.
That's right. They certainly can, Donald, but there's less than a minute to go, and it'll take a miracle for the Wildcats to pull it out here with less than a minute to play. Otherwise, Morville's got this one locked up. But, they've had a great season. If they should lose tonight, and we commend Coach Willie Ray Brown and all of the players, they've had a great season. And once again, remember all of our sponsors for tonight making the game possible, and go by and thank them for their support. And I tell you what, the Wildcats have not done what they've needed to do here in the fourth quarter. And go back to the first of the fourth quarter where they had so many turnovers.
That's right, and that's where it hurt them at. All right, 58 seconds left in this ball game, 62-54. Morville leading this one. And the pass inbounds, Robertson on his man, and he fouled him. That's number 42, Kendall Robertson. He has 5 fouls on tonight. Robertson now with 5 fouls, and so that'll send number 00, Daraine Scott, to the line. He has 23 points on tonight. Kendall is going out of the game, and number 30, Charles Hill, is coming back in the game. Kendall Robinson sitting down with 5 fouls, putting in a great performance, sitting down with 25 points in an effort here tonight that right now does not look too good for Calhoun City. Scott from the free throw line looking. He's up. He takes the shot. It's there, all net. So Scott now with 24 points on tonight. And if he hits this one, him and Kendall Robertson will lead all scorers for tonight's ball game. And he does. So he has 25 points on tonight. Daraine Scott leading the scores here for this Morville team. 53 seconds and counting left. Armstrong with the ball, kicks it out to Jerome Tucker. Tucker with the ball. Kicks it back inside to number 30. That was Charles Hill. 64-56 now, and it's another timeout being used here by Calhoun City. 38 seconds left, 64-56. 8-point lead for the Morville Troopers, and both teams have put up a great ball game here tonight. Calhoun City came into the third quarter. At one point, they were leading 7 points, but coming into the fourth quarter, a lot of mishandled balls, turnovers, and this has proved to cost Calhoun City the game, going with 38 seconds left here in this first round of the North Half Playoff. This is a special presentation, TV7, TV 34 Sports. This is Bill Morgan, along with Donald Tattle, along with Bill Morgan, I should say. He's running the camera, doing some great work. And, Bill, you got some more sponsors for it?
That's right. Of course, once again, remember, you cannot do that. You cannot have those turnovers at this level of play, Donald, and that's what they've done here tonight, and you absolutely cannot do it. Once again, our sponsors making tonight's game possible: Sheriff Billy Hitt, City Cleaners and Bruce Dry Cleaners in Bruce and Calhoun City, Chancellor Clerk Martha Martin, Superintendent of Education DeWitt Spencer, Corbett Furniture on the Square in Calhoun City, Cole Jewelry on the Square in Bruce, the Co-op in Calhoun City, and Fred's of Calhoun City.
All right, Morville with the ball. All they want to do is tick some seconds off, and let's see. There's going to be a foul, I believe, on number 21, West. His third foul of tonight. Of course, that stops the clock, and that sends number 10, Rasheen Dilworth, to the line. He has 5 points on tonight, but he also has 3 fouls, and we'll see what he looks like from the free throw line.
You know, Donald, earlier this week we had the Lady Rams, the Lady Trojans, Lady Wildcats all in the playoffs. Calhoun City boys, you go from 4 teams, and just in the first round of play, all 4 teams go down. And I don't know, that's kind of fast. You never know in this round who you're up against, but all the teams have done a great job. We commend them on the playoffs this year they've had.
Three-pointer on the way is not there. Morville they do regain possession of the ball, and it's going to be, I believe, number 21 with the foul, or is that number 25 with the foul, and that should set him down. Damian Campbell, yes, that does. So number 15 now, Casey Ward will be coming in. Campbell going out with 3 points, and he fouled out. Casey Ward coming in tonight's game for the Calhoun City Wildcats, who are losing with 21 seconds left in this ball game, 64-56. Morville Troopers got behind 7 points to these Wildcats and fought themselves back. 26 points now for Durain Scott, who is leading all scores, and now a timeout for Morville, and that was an unusual timeout I taken there, Bill.
Quite unusual unless they're trying to think about some strategy they can work here for some upcoming games this weekend. But once again, I was talking, we had 4 teams in, 4 teams out now, but let's commend them all because they've done an exceptional job. Just to get to this round of playoffs, this is North Half. You have to be a great team, and Calhoun City has had that team. And we didn't get to cover Bruce and Calhoun City girls this week, but they've both done an excellent job. Coach Gray and Coach Ramage, and now Coach Willie Ray Brown with Calhoun City. We commend them all, and just they've done a heck of a job this year, the Bruce and Calhoun City girls and the Calhoun City boys.
The coach may have called a timeout, wanting to knock one off the backboard to try to get possession of it and kind of just have possession of this ball and run the clock out. But
Donald, I didn't mean to leave Vardaman out. The Lady Rams, of course, lost this week as well, and they put together a good team this year. Coach D.D. Lee.
All right, congratulations to all the team that made the playoff, the county schools, and we're real proud of all of you here at TV7, TV34 Sports. Scott misses the free throw, and Calhoun City Ward with the rebound. Armstrong with the ball, throws it down. He's under number 12, and he makes 2 points. Jerome Tucker. And so now another timeout, 12 seconds now, 65-58. And 65-58, that's down to a 6-point ball game now. And to a 7-point ball game, excuse me. And so there's 12 seconds left on the clock. Nothing short of a miracle will win this one for the Calhoun City Wildcats, who are hosting this game here tonight against the Morville Troopers. Durain Scott with 26 points and 4 fouls for the Morville Troopers. And so it's on a lot of the fans leaving. As you can see, there's Coach Willie Ray Brown, and putting up a good season. Coach Brown, of course, had a great season last year, had a good season this year. And, of course, as Bill's already mentioned, the other schools that the girls and boys, Vardaman and Bruce, and, of course, the academy and the Trojans. So there's a foul. And I know there's going to be a timeout called. They had to call a timeout, couldn't get rid of the ball. So with 8 seconds left now, 65-58. This one has took longer to get down to the last 0 on the time clock than it has for the whole game. And you can hear the Viston fans, they really liking what they see. I really like what they're seeing from the Morville Troopers. Morville's ball, they'll just try to run the clock out now, and that's what they're going to do unless they foul them. And time's kicking down under the goal. He puts it up, and did not go, and the game is over. The ball game is over. 65-58. Moorville Troopers have came to the Calhoun City Gym, Calhoun City, Mississippi. You see Kendall Robertson, his teammates coming off the court after a loss of 65-58. And very heartbreaking, I know, for these young men that would have loved to have won this game. Had a great season, nothing to hang their head in shame about. 65-58. Moorville over Calhoun City. And just some great playing, and a lot of mistakes cost Calhoun City in early in the fourth quarter. They were down a good bit here in the first period, worked their way back in the second period to come away with a close game at halftime, and then in the third quarter came up to even take a lead of 7 points. And now, at the end of the game, it's a 7-point game, but it's in Moorville's favor. The Moorville Troopers 65, Calhoun City Wildcats 58. Some stats for Moorville, and here's Durain Scott with 26 points for Moorville. All right. Durain Scott is from Moorville. The Moorville Troopers coming away with a 65-58 victory over the Calhoun City Wildcats here tonight. High score, we had you down for 26 points. We don't know how accurate it was, but some great shooting for you, and we know you feel good.
Yeah, I feel real good. I'm just happy that we're going back to, we win one more game, we'll go back to state, and I'm glad we got the opportunity, how we really needed this game.
Right. Was y'all in the state playoffs last year?
No, sir. The last time I've been in state playoff was about my freshman year, but we ain't been in 2 years, so this is my senior year, so.
Okay. Bill, if you'll swing around, you can get his teammates over here over the Calhoun City Wildcats. Congratulations to all of them here from the Calhoun City Gym, 65-58. And we're just talking to Durain Scott, who had 26 points on tonight's ball game, 65-58. And you can listen to them. They love what they did here tonight. All right, going back over some of the stats, as we just talked to Durain Scott, was the top scorer for the Moorville Troopers with 26 points. He had 4 fouls. Sam Staples had 15 points. Anthony Hurd came away with 12 points. Rasheem Dilworth came away with 5 points. Jamie Russell with 6 points. And Chris Hall had 1 point. On Calhoun City's side tonight, Tremel Armstrong, great showing with 18 points. Jerome Tucker with 4 points. David West came to hit 2 big 3-point shots for Calhoun City, had 6 points. Damon Campbell, who fouled out with 3 points, and Charles Hill had 2 points. Kendall Robertson, who went to the bench, fouled out, 25 points. Kendall Robertson, the big player for Calhoun City. And Bill, it just didn't go the Wildcats' way, but a very good game, 65-58.
Commend them, Donald. They got this far, and they did what they had to do to get this far. They just didn't quite get it together tonight. But I tell you what, we commend all of our teams in the county, especially the ones that made the playoffs. Of course, the Calhoun Academy Lady Cougars, let's not leave them out. They went all the way down to state. I tell you, we always have a lot of great talent here, and every year it seems like we always have some people in the playoffs. So that speaks a lot for our county, being a small county, to be able to do that year in and year out. And congratulations to Moorville. They deserve the victory here tonight. They outmanned Calhoun City here. Wildcats made them work for it, though. But now we look forward to baseball. So pull out the gloves and the bats, because I may get you in on some baseball this year.
All right, looking forward to it. We do need to go over our list of sponsors one more time before we leave from the Calhoun City Gym. Sheriff Billy Hitt, who was on hand tonight for tonight's ball game. Sheriff Hitt bringing you tonight's ball game. Also, Chancery Clerk Martha Martin and DeWitt Spencer, all some elected county officials here tonight, bringing you tonight's ball game. And that's Sheriff Billy Hitt, Chancery Clerk Martha Martin, Superintendent of Education DeWitt Spencer. Also, City Cleaners in Calhoun City and Bruce Dry Cleaners in Bruce. Mr. and Mrs. Lanny Flemings and family, the owners, wishing all of these teams great success. And, of course, all of the teams being put out. Calhoun City, great season tonight. Though nothing to hold their head about. Of course, they would have loved to advance, but nothing to hold their head in shame about. Also, Corbett Furniture was a sponsor of tonight's game. Cole Jewelry on the square in Bruce, Mississippi. The Co-op at Calhoun City with all your farming supplies. The Co-op Calhoun City. And Fred's on the square in Calhoun City, also bringing you some action from Calhoun City Gym here on your local Sports Connection TV 7, TV 34.
And, Donald, that'll about wrap it up here tonight. I think we'll get with Coach Willie Ray Brown later, but we congratulate him on his program this year. He did a heck of a job, as he did last year, and he's a great asset here to the Calhoun City basketball program. And that's going to about do it here from the Calhoun City Gym. Congratulations. Morville wins this one over the Wildcats 65-58. And that'll do it. All 4 teams eliminated. We're ready for baseball season now. And that's going to do it here from the Calhoun City Gym. Donald, any final comments?
Like I say, Calhoun City had nothing to hold their head in shame about. A hard-fought contest. They fought to get back in this one in the second quarter. 65-58 is the final. And as you fixing to get a shot of Coach Brown, I know he's disappointed that he's not getting to go any further, but I'm sure he's satisfied with the season that he had up to this point. So from the Calhoun City Gym, for Bill Morgan, this is Donald Talent saying until baseball season, this has been a special presentation of TV7 TV 34 Sports.